YouTube, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So I have already actually recorded this video, but there's first time for everything and the file got corrupted for the first time for me. But I've already put my hair up, so just sticking with my hair up now. Because I've been stressed this week and this has just added on to it. But I still stay positive. I didn't sound convincing at all. And I thought I'd do a very forward family tree, one that was only featured in The Sims 2. I thought I'd do the Smith family, because, you know, they're not in The Sims 1 or The Sims 3, kind of featured in The Sims 4, but not really. So it'll be easy, right? No, I was completely wrong. This is actually a very complicated family tree. Did not anticipate this. Honestly, I really enjoyed it though. It's really good. I found some stuff out that I don't know. That's what I love about these videos. I'm like, oh my god, I knew of them, but I didn't know that kind of thing. But this is also probably one of the most complicated family trees that I've ever done. I know I've only done like 5 videos on this series, but still takes the cake. And it's also a little bit bittersweet to me. I love The Sims, obviously. Really invested storylines and stuff. Really makes me love The Sims. It's really what gets my passion going and my nostalgia and my connection to the game as well. So it's a bit bittersweet because obviously I love this kind of thing because it reinvigorates my love for it. But it's sad because we don't have these in-depth stories in The Sims 4 and I really wish we did. But alas, it does not. I've also decided to make a family tree for each stage of this storyline. And thank me later. And I've also cut out a lot of people from the family tree because the Strangetown has so many people that deserve their own storyline. So instead of going into it too much, I've just decided to focus solely on the Smith family. So let's just get into it. Let's just start. Let's just read. That's why I love having a ponytail, because I can do that. The story starts off with Pollination Technician number 9. What a mouthful. But he's a very neat, playful sim. He's kind of reserved and a little bit sloppy. Insert the obligatory "this is my time to shine" me. Me, literally me. But the first time we meet him, he is an elder in the game. He already has the perfect house, the perfect family, and he's 10 days away from dying. So I think that means we should probably take it back a little bit. So going from his roots, taking a look at his ancestry, there's not much there. There is people there. All of his ancestors are aliens, but there's no real storyline there. But he is a full alien. He's not a hybrid. He's 100% a full invading alien. And during his adult life, he went down the career path that most aliens tend to do, which is impregnating human sims. I mean, love what you do what you love. He is only known to have abducted and impregnated one sim. That's what we know of. If it was another world, he might have impregnated more. We don't know. You are the This sim was Glan Curious. Again, Glan is a nice and playful sim, so at least him and Pollination Technician number 9 had something in common, and the result of this impregnation was twin girls, Lola and... I keep going to say Lola and Gracie from a Sarah story, but no. Lola and Chloe, who we now know as Lola and Chloe singles. They are playable in The Sims 2 as well, but we meet them as adults. Unfortunately, shame on him, Glan abandoned Chloe and Lola. I don't know whether it was the stress of being impregnated. He might have had some PTSD because that's a lot to go through. But something about that, he couldn't handle them 2 kids, so he abandoned them too. But it's okay because another sim called Glabe Curious, who's seen in family photos and is presumed to be Glan's ex-wife, raised the twins. So that's all good. The twins have someone to raise them. They've got someone to love. And neither of the twins have any memories of Glan or Pollination Technician 9. Both of them have Ganyam in the twins' memories. They're just gone. They're not there, which is kind of good because I wouldn't want to remember someone who had got rid of me. Shame on him. Somewhere along the line as well, Glan actually remarried. He married a sim called Kitty. I'm going to have to look at my notes for this one. Hogleg. And the two ended up having 4 more children: Jenny, Pascal, Vidkund and Laszlo. Which if you played The Sims 2 Strangetown, you will probably recognise those names. They've got a very prominent storyline within Strangetown, so they deserve their own video, and a brief mention of their story in this video would not do that one justice. So for this video, I'll only be mentioning Jenny. And Jenny as well is also the half-sister of Chloe and Lola, because Jenny's dad was impregnated by Pollination Technician, which makes them half-siblings. So genetics works. So moving on, going through time a little bit. Everyone's grown up now. Some people die. God rest their souls. Pollination Technician number 9 moves to Strangetown. He settles down. And Chloe and Lola, along with Jenny, are all adults. And this is where the family tree starts to get a little bit interesting. By interesting, I mean really confusing as well. It's a lot. But Jenny actually ended up marrying Pollination Technician number 9. Yeah. Same guy who impregnated dad and is the father of a half siblings. I'm not here to judge, but No. But the reason she married Polly is actually hinted at in a bio. It talks a little bit about her, and then at the end it says she also really likes the colour green, which makes sense because Polly's skin, I'm going to call him Polly because Pollination Technician number 9, is a bit of a mouthful. So Polly he is. But his skin's green, and Jenny also wears a green top. So, you know, two things with a favourite colour on. It's a bit like me marrying someone with a sunburn because red's my favourite colour, so I don't know, Jenny, I don't know. Love someone because you love them, not because of the skin colour. This marriage also means that Lola and Chloe, along with being a half-siblings, are also as stepchildren. That's what makes the family tree a little bit strange. Not the whole alien thing or out like that. What's also a little bit weird now is they're all adults, but Chloe and Lola are actually a lot younger than Jenny, even though they were born quite a bit before her. They should be older now. But keeping in mind, they are aliens. They've got all this technology. It's not ridiculous to assume that they could have got their hands on the elixir of life, which basically just ages them down a little bit and keeps the lifespan longer. But more realistically, what I think, and I do like to have a realistic standpoint to this, I don't like to go too all out with all conspiracy theories and everything. If there's a conspiracy theory there, I'll go down that route. But with this one, I think it's a lot more likely that it was just an error during the development of the game. So it's okay, EA, I forgive you, but I don't think it's this massive conspiracy. I just think it was a bit of an error, or they've got the hands on the elixir of life, and that's it. Chloe and Lola, like I said, are adults now, and they live with their friends Erin and Kristen, and Polly is unemployed and my back's itching like mad. Polly and Jenny now live together as well, and Polly's unemployed, but Jenny is in the medicine career track, becoming a doctor, and you know what? Good on her. So thankful to finally find a story where it's the woman who's the breadwinner and is achieving her dreams. All of the respect to Jenny. Good on you, Jenny.
Love me, Jenny.
Alabama! And it's also important to mention that at this time there is a growing feud between the Smith family, which features Polly and Jenny, and the Grunt family. The Grunt family are a very military style family. It's all about military and the army. This is reflected in the way that they live, in the personalities and everything. They also reside in Strangetown. This family is also very complex within itself, so if you want a video on them, I will 100% do it. They hate the Smith family for being strange, which, however, the clue is in the name. That is literally like me going to Iceland and being fuming because it snowed. Regardless, the memories show that the father of the Grunt family, Buzz, gets into a fight with Polly. So there is obviously a lot of animosity there, but thankfully, Polly wins the fight. He's our own little Conor McGregor. And then the tensions are still there further down the line, and Jenny and Polly go on to have 2 children, which makes Polly the father of 4. The firstborn son is Johnny Smith, who inherited his father's alien skin, so he's still got that green glow about him, but he has also got his mum's green eyes and blonde hair. And he was my favourite person to play. I say that about like everybody in these videos, but I loved playing with this family, and I loved playing with Johnny. I loved the whole aliens in The Sims 2. He's actually a really nice kid. He's outgoing, he's active, he's nice. He dreams of being that popular kid, and to be honest, he's succeeding. He looks the part. Not me, literally not me. And his bio even states that he dreams of being that type of person on the white horse, or preferably a sports star. He's doing well in school as well. He's got a grade B, but it's all about to come to an end because when you play with this family, he is actually about to grow up into an adult. Youth is wasted on the young. He also has a girlfriend called Ophelia Nickmoss, and she deserves a storyline of her own, as does her mum, or grandma I think it is, who looks after her. That's a deep story. But basically, she has a very strange existence. So her and Johnny kind of mesh well. They're both a little bit odd, and they're in Strangetown, so they're going to mesh well anyway if they're strange. Like, being strange is normal in Strangetown. That's probably why Johnny's popular. He is also enemies with the firstborn son of the Grunt family, Tank, who is basically the dad reincarnate. He follows exactly in the military footsteps of his father. He's all about the military. Just wants to make his dad proud. So obviously the animosity between the fathers is going to stem down.
You can't kill the metal.
Stem down into the firstborn sons. But interestingly, he's also almost friends with the middle son, Rip Grunt. Rip Grunt is a little bit more relaxed. He's not that bothered about the military lifestyle. Doesn't follow in the footsteps of his father like Tank does. He reminds me a little bit of Sirius Black, but like I said, they're also not quite friends yet, so it's not like a Romeo and Juliet situation. And the second Smith child, Jill, doesn't really have much to say about her because she is a child at this time. She doesn't really look like any of her alien alien ancestors. She's got the human skin, blonde hair, the green eyes, but she still is an alien sim hybrid. She's also a neat, playful and nice sim, so she's kind of like a father. She's got a dad's personality, and she's also reserved and lazy. I've got to do it. It's me. It's literally me. So even though she doesn't look like him, she's still a little bit like him. And she also dreams of being a deep sea diver, and good on ya. Women supporting women. You do it, babe. So that's about it for The Sims 2. They did have a brief cameo in The Sims 4 where Max has created a new version of them and uploaded them on the gallery, but I don't accept that as canon. If you want a canon Smiths family, you can download my save file for free. Doesn't cost you a bean, where you can play with the Smith family in their rightful residence, which is Strangeville, and I reincarnated them. And that's about it for the Smith family. There's a lot in this family. There's a lot I haven't touched on because it stems into other families. So if you want videos on them, make sure to let me know in the comments. But all in all, they're kind of a chill family. Like Pollination Technician 9 just resided in Strangetown and just chilled the chill, lived his best life, done what he needed to do. Only had the altercations with the Grunt family, and the kids are relatively normal for Strangetown. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. This is a series as well, so if you want to watch any of the videos, you can. I'll leave the playlist at the end. So yeah, I'll see you all after.